Hey motherfuckers, I'm back. So today I gotta explain grammar rules named past perfect, and it's really confusing. A lot of English learner feel that thing, that it's really confusing because a lot of language don't allow that to do that. For instance, when we're talking about past perfect, we're really talking about two tense in the like in the past. Actually, let me show you how it works and why they say that many languages don't allow that. Even my native language, my first language is Bangla, and really Bangla doesn't allow this thing. Bangla doesn't allow that we can express something past in the past. That sounds pretty weird to talk about. So first, we gotta understand. I had a like kind of board. I could just remove everything, but I'm not getting this where it is. Maybe my mom took it. Anyway, so before heading toward the tense, we gotta understand the basic things about tense. What is tense? In Bangla, it calls kal. Like past. It means past, and future means straight for in the future. So we all know what does it mean by past, present, and future. I don't have to introduce themselves again. So let me show you how many timeline really exist in English. So let's write a straightforward present, what it call, future. I gotta make it a bit shorter, unless it will be pretty nasty. Future and present, future and past. All right, so I don't know is that understandable or not, but in English, in general, not only English but also any other languages, we have mainly three timeline. One is present, which is present, and second one is future, which will be happening in the future. We're not sure where it will be, but yeah, it will be in the future. And another one is past. So that's what we're gonna talk about. So what we're gonna talk about past perfect. So we gotta understand first how many timeline English allows to the speaker that can be used. Sorry, I made a grammar mistake. So here, just drop this fucking thing because that's not gonna work right now since we are only talking about past. So that think of it is it's all about past, right? All right, no confusion. So that is our present timeline. Present. That is our present. That is our present. And for instance, that is our past. Past. So the circle one is our past, and that is our present. So when we are talking about past perfect, we are looking at this, right? So that is normal past. That is normal past, by the way. When you say like I ate my dinner, so we are actually talking about this past. We're not talking about here. And let me write it again. Past perfect. I wish I could have some sort of setup where I could just explain this. It would be better. It would have been better, but now I don't have anything to do. So here, the big one, that one is past perfect. So what is present? We all know what is present. Like I eat, it's necessary to do that. So that is present simple. We all know the structure. I don't have to just do this thing. I don't have to say anything. Subject, verb, and then object. Nothing else. And a complex compound that's out of my topic today. I'm just going to talk about tense. So there is my past tense. It's my past tense. Let me cut here. There is my past tense. You know what? So actually when you say that I woke up in the morning, So you were talking about these things. You're talking about these things. You, like, that is your present where you are speaking, and you woke up in the morning at this point, at this point. And right now, what is past perfect? So actually, past perfect is something that happened at before that past. Here I have normal past, which is past simple, and that past perfect is that something happened at before this action. For instance, let me share a story with you. I'm gonna be honest. What happened today? My mom was sick. Like she wanted to go to the doctor, but I didn't know that thing. I was sleeping in the morning. So actually, that is all about past simple, and I will mention that where I will be using past perfect. So actually, I was sleeping today, and suddenly, sorry, I was sleeping, and when I woke up, I I didn't know that, that my mom was gonna go somewhere. So when I woke up, I saw that my mom had gone to the doctor already, and she hadn't cooked anything. So I had to cook everything by myself. So actually, what did you understand? I have used here two past perfect. First one was she had gone. Just try to understand. I'm here, like I'm just talking. And right now I'm talking. I'm in present version. Past version that I was doing in the past, that I was sleeping. That was also like past continuous, by the way. So what happened that I was sleeping in the past. I was sleeping. I was lying on my bed and sleeping, right? So that is normal past. And when I woke up, when I just woke up from my sleep, when my dream broke, or when my sleep broke, I woke up suddenly, right? And then what happened? Then I saw that my mom had gone somewhere. Like, what happened? Trying to understand what I'm talking about. My mom had left me before I woke up, isn't it? I woke up later. Before waking up, my mom had gone. So actually, in this past, what I'm actually saying, my mom had left me before I woke up. Understand the concept? And after that, at the second time, uh, when I said that I didn't know that she hadn't cooked anything. So actually, I didn't know. First, when I knew that she didn't cook, when I woke up, right? But she had left me before I woke up. So when I woke up for the first time, I saw that my mom had gone. My mom had left me before I woke up. And after that, I saw that my mom hadn't cooked anything. What had, like, if she had cooked something, I wouldn't say that. Literally, she hadn't cooked anything. She didn't cook anything. I had to cook myself. Anyway, so what I saw that my mom hadn't cooked anything. So the seeing action, when I saw that my mom left, that is in this time. And when my mom left me, when my mom like hadn't cooked me, in this situation, because my mom left before I woke up, and she hadn't cooked before I understand or realized, isn't it? So actually, that's how it works. I know it's a little bit confusing. A lot of people might get it pretty later, understanding English, properly. Actually, what happens? I have. Let me talk about. Let me talk 2 minutes for about anything. So actually, what happens? A lot of language do not allow this past perfect tense. Therefore, a lot of student actually being confused by that. Uh, I was one of them who was really confused that how the fuck is that worked actually, because in Bangla, or even I can speak Hindi, So let me speak in Hindi for a second. So मेरे को हिंदी भी आती है पर थोड़ा थोड़ा, ठीक है. तो वो जो मैं कह रहा था कि इन हिंदी में भी ये अलाउ नहीं है, ठीक है. दे Let's turn into English, bro. I'm not good at it. So in Hindi, they don't allow in Hindi, in Bangla, and languages are like Urdu or some sort of this. So they don't allow that past perfect. And I think we understand everything by ourselves, our contracts. But literally, bro, English is really expressive language. If you can use it, you can just say whatever you desire, how you actually feel. So if you understand once what is past perfect, it will be easier for you to understand what is past perfect continuous, because these are pretty much similar to each other. On the other hand, I'm gonna make another video. Now, right now it's already 10 minutes. Let's talk about this. I'm really feeling excited to talk about this. Is present perfect? And that is one of the confusion part, the difference between present perfect and past simple, because these two tense actually talk about past, not about present, even though the name is present perfect. But that is that talks about past, not present. So I'm gonna make another timeline. You know, I think that video will be around uh 20 minutes. Not a big deal. So what is present perfect? Let me give you an example of present perfect. Like if someone asks you that, hey bro, have you ever been to Japan? What will you say? You'll say, no bro, I haven't been there. So actually that's the oh, I forgot to mention the structure of past perfect. It's a like a subject which was in our example my mom, and then had, uh, and after the past participle. So I said my mom had gone, or my mom had left me. So actually gone, it's a past participle of go when gone. Go is present when it passed, and gone is past participle, going is present participle. Anyway, uh, that was the structure, like subject, then had plus past participle, then whatever the rest of the sentence is. Like object, well, if you want to make it complex, you can just stress it as long as you want. Anyway, so present perfect. So the structure is pretty much same, but instead of using had, we use have. So I've been to Japan twice. So the easiest and the simplest way to talk about present perfect is that, for look at this timeline. That is, let me draw first. It's literally horrible. Past, and the circle one is past, and this present. Present. So this fucking one is present. Oh no. This one is present, and this one is past. So why do we use it? Actually, Bangla doesn't have this past perfect too. You know the interesting fact about it, like our language. Our language has, like, Bangla has only around maybe hardly six tenses, where English has more than 12 or 16 even. A lot of people consider as 16. Anyway, so we are going to look at present perfect. There is present, there is past. So what is the difference between past simple and present perfect? So the easiest way to understand it, that you have to look at the past. So if you want to talk about something that happened in the past, and you want to talk about some sort of experience that you have been there, or you experienced in your life, uh, that happened in the past and until now that didn't happen it, or that happened it, uh, when you are talking about, like, just get the feeling, trying to understand, get the idea of that. When you use present past, what do you call that, present perfect, what you are doing actually, you are talking about the duration. For instance, You could say that I ate. It means you had your breakfast. Hmm? That's fine. That's totally fine. What does it even mean? You ate. It means in the past. So let's. That's all about. Hold a sec. Past perfect. Perfect. I don't have a lot of time in my hands, so I gotta do first. Uh, Past. My mom woke up. Present. So that is the chart or the line of past simple. So when we say something like I ate my breakfast or I had my breakfast, so you are talking about a place in the past, and that started at the past moment and that ended here. That is not related to the present. That just ended here and it didn't repeat. you know like that just happened at only one in the past, and the main connection you gotta understand that it doesn't have any relation to the present. It doesn't have any sort of relation. On the other hand, what happens whenever you are talking about present perfect, it has a relationship with the present. So when you say that I haven't eaten my breakfast, so what you're actually talking about, you're actually talking about that something you didn't like, you stopped eating at this time, and until now, that word is pretty interesting. Until now, you didn't eat. You haven't eaten. So actually what happened here, when you say this thing is sort of related to the present, on the other hand, in this case situation, it just happened, it just passed away, just like my like crush who I really loved at the time. It just passed, it's just gone right now. There ain't any relation between the girl who I talked about and present. It was just past. So that's what I was talking about. That when you have a single action, you use like past simple. When you have some sort of relationship with the present, you gotta use present perfect. So as you saw that I say the girl I loved. Why did I use loved ed? Because that's ended in the past. I don't love her anymore. If I still loved her, I would probably say, bro, that's different case. It's better to say in present simple. I love her, something like that. If I want to make it a like present participle or like in present perfect, so I would probably say I have loved her, but that's pretty weird. That's not gonna happen. And actually, it's pretty weird. There are some certain cases. These are a steady verb, by the way. Steady verb can't go naturally in present or any other forms except like past and present. So yeah, I want to talk about something. Actually, these tenses come naturally over practice. If you just keep pushing yourself, if you keep living the life, living the language, so you will understand easily. You don't have to learn a lot of grammar. You don't have to remember everything. Even I made a lot of mistake while talking about that, but I'm really confident about my English I was speaking because I do know my message is clear. What I want to say is just clear. So I don't fucking care about the grammar. If you just remember, you'd understand. I made very few mistakes. If you just pause the video and watch it again, you're gonna find I made very few mistakes. And I think I should start teaching English. What do you say? I'm gonna upload the video on YouTube, by the way, and that would be my first video on grammar lesson. that I'm posting on YouTube. Actually, I made a couple of video, but I didn't post them. I'm gonna post it because not because I wanna become a YouTuber, because I really wanna see myself after 10 years, like how I how I look like right now. I wanna see the face after 10 years of 5 years. Bye bye, dude. That's what I wanted to say. And it's been already 20 minutes that I've been talking about like a lunatic. And you know that the video that I inspired by, like the video I was watching this guy. I was watching a guy. I highly recommend if you are passionate about learning languages. I'll definitely recommend this channel. He's really lunatic, dude. He can speak more than like 7 or 8 languages, and he is actually crazy. He makes amazing videos. So I would highly recommend you to see that. Bye bye. Have a good day.